Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abon. Welcome back to Local to Global with FERENCVÁROS on FM22. We are just 2 games away from the Champions League groups. We're into the playoff. We are against the Slovenian champions Olimpija Ljubljana. And if we beat them over 2 legs, we will be in the group stages of the Champions League. If we do go out, at least we'll be in the Europa League groups and we can have a chance of trying to win that group again and getting through to the knockout stages. So, you know, hopefully we win, but if we lose, it's not the end of the world. As always, if you enjoy the series, drop a like, leave comments and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. Let's jump into the video. Let's see if we get ourselves the Champions League groups. Whatever happens, the draw will be at the end of the video today. So we did get past Sheriff Tiraspol in the 3rd qualifying round. We did draw in Moldova, a 1-1 draw. We went down to 10 men late on and they gave us a bit of grief. But in the second leg we did win 2-0 as the visitors went down to 10 men themselves. Djordjevic got both goals and that sent us through. Olimpija defeated Rapid Bucharest in their 3rd qualifying round, so we're taking on the champions of Slovenia in the playoffs to see if we can get through to the Champions League groups. We did play a game off camera against second place FERENCVÁROS from last season, but we did actually give away a penalty on 56 minutes. Estepinian was the one to take the penalty, and the ball was straight at Dovin. He saved it, and then the rebound hit the post. It was a game that we absolutely dominated. I think we had like over 30, almost 40 shots in this game, and only managed the goal on the hour. Pravda setting up Riccardi, who got the one and only goal. Our XG was over 4 in this game, where we only scored once. Look at that, 34 shots to 9, and we only won 1-0, but we got 3 points. A couple of bits of transfer news. Adam Katona has left the club on loan. The 22-year-old centre-back has gone to Kecsimeti in the 2nd division of Hungary. And we have brought in one more player. It is a homegrown player, which I think is definitely helpful. Zalan Vanksa has come in. He's a striker, 23. He's come from MTK. Very good finisher of the ball. Very quick, decent off the ball. Doesn't look too bad and can be, you know, a decent, squad player for up front. I don't think he'll start too much, but can be a good hand, I think. It's a 4.7 million fee, could rise to 6.5. So, fair bit of money for where we are, but I think a good player. We just needed like some homegrown players that we could actually register, so we actually had a decent squad. And I think we've got that. So we're going to jump into the first leg against Olimpija. We're in Slovenia, so hopefully we can get the result we need. Against the Moldovans, against Sheriff, ideally we would have got a win in the first leg. We drew. This time around, though, hopefully we can get a win. Ogurisa's playing at centre-back at the moment, just because we're a little bit tight for options. Tollinson's tired, and Edu's not quite fully fit, and neither's Martin Boros. So we do have a few people missing, but hopefully we will be okay. I'm going to replace Fink with Djordjevic up top and have him playing as a centre-forward. That is his preferred position. Feder de Jong will go onto the bench, and we'll put Kudrevets on the bench as well. We've managed to register him for the European game as our goalkeeper on loan from Marseille. So at least we'll have a keeper on the bench. I don't usually, but we've kind of not got a lot of options at the moment because of so many players not registered. I think our game so far, we have dominated. Just didn't quite get the result we wanted in Moldova, even though we did get through after the second leg. So I'm confident we can get the result we need. We should be favourites for this tie. So hopefully we can get through. And we'll have Champions League group stage draw at the end of the video. If we do go out, then we'll have a Europa League draw instead. But fingers crossed we can get through on aggregate here. As we see ourselves on the ball here, Djordjevic with a through ball. And it's going to find Leandro Fernandez, and he scores. 7th minute of the game. Fernandez opens his account for the season, and we make it 1-0. He's playing because we've got Mogirisi at centre-back at the moment, which he wouldn't really prefer to play there. But again, centre-back, we are a little bit stuck for options at the moment. It was a good ball, and Fernandez did well with the finish. And not long after that goal, we have the ball again here from the dead ball. And Andrade might get to that. That's Felix Correa. For some reason, he's known as Andrade on the pitch. Zubkov draws it back for Riccardi, who's done well so far. Got a couple of goals. Lonchar with a header towards the goal, but that's an easy one for Kotman. Here comes Kinksess to Ballard. Lonchar. That's a good ball for Andrade / Correa / whatever you want to call him. And he's got his first goal for the club. It's 2-0 inside 10 minutes. Really strong start to the game. And Felix Correa gets his first FERENCVÁROS goal. And it's in the Champions League, or in the qualifying at the very least. So great start to the game. 2 goals inside 10 minutes. Looks like we are going to get through this convincingly and be in the group stage draw. I mean, we've had very little possession, but we've done exactly what we need to do with it. So we're fine with that, and we just need to try and limit them to shots, because they're having a lot of the ball, which I haven't really seen them do too much with it. We've got a free kick here right outside the box with Zubkov, and it's 3. It was a really weird highlight. The highlight started with us winning a free kick because of a handball. We didn't really see what happened before that. We got the free kick and Zubkov has scored from that. It's not often we get goals from free kicks, but this is a nice one by Alexander Zubkov. And it's 3-0, 27 minutes on the clock. We're flying in this first half. Last minute of the first half, where we've dominated and got 3 goals. So we are really, just almost coasting at this point. We've done what we need to do. We just make sure we don't do anything silly now. But Olimpija on the ball. Here's Mitrovic. Back to Porsche. And here's Blazic. And they're keeping the ball, but they're not really making any forward progress here. They're going backwards. So that's not really what they want to be doing if they need goals. Here's Fazval to Diego. And Dermestai is going to get to that. And it's a really well one tackle by Kingses. But it's fallen to Kolo Mitrovic. And Dervin was off his line. So they do get a goal back just before half time. Not ideal, but we still have a 2-goal cushion. So hopefully we'll be okay. If we can get any more goals in this first leg, then that would make our job much easier. But Dermestai got to that first. Really good tackle by Kingses that just fell to the wrong player. And Dovin found himself off of his line. But we still go into half-time with a 3-1 lead. So that's a good place to be in. And Leandro Fernandes with a corner here inside 3 minutes of the second half. Headed away by Klasinger. Here's Andrade. Right, I don't know what to call him. Do I call him Andrade? Do I call him Correa? What do you want to be called? Make up your mind. You can't have 2 names. Launcher over the top. Djordjevic makes it 4. Really good header by Andrade. It might be offside though. We'll have to see what the decision is. It was a really well worked goal. It'd be a shame if it was offside. Lee Evans is in charge. I imagine he's getting very sweaty. He's given the goal. It is 4-1. Yeah, Lee Evans is the referee. Like, he's going to be running around that pitch and sweating more than ever, isn't he? He's one of my favourite stand-ups. Really smart header by Andrade down for Djordjevic. Really good goal, that one. And it's 4. We've been really convincing in this tie, and there's still the second leg to go. And that's at home, so in theory, we probably win by even more. Okay, I think we can afford to make some changes, given the position we're in. So we are going to rotate a little bit. Ballard is going to move to right back, so we are going to bring on Tollinson at centre back. Lonchart is going to come off and be replaced by Fede de Jong. So 2 changes on the hour. I think we can afford to rest some of these players now. I think we do have a game off camera in between the 2 legs against Honved. So I think we can play a strong team there and maybe rest some players for the second leg, seeing as we've done most of the work here. Djordjevic looking to make it 5 there, but the header was over. Olimpija on the ball here again, and they were playing a bit of a patient game. They got that goal in the first half. I mean, Djordjevic has won the ball in their half here. May well make it 5 here, but he shot it straight at the goalkeeper. Olimpija are playing a patient game. They're trying to look for those openings. They're not getting them very often, but they did get that 1 goal just before half-time. Junilis with a corner kick. It's headed away by Ratnik. Andrade is going to come off with 20 minutes to go. Djordjevic is going to move to the right-hand side, and Pravda is going to come on up top. Corner here, 82nd minute with Janulis. And Pravda with a header close, almost 5. Corner here for Olimpija in the last minute. It's headed away by Fede de Jong. Here's Blazic. And here's Ratnik. And that's a really well-struck shot. It's hit the bar. And hopefully we can clear this now. There is a minute to go. It is still 4-1. So we are still in a very, very good place. But a big chance there late on for Olimpija to get a second goal. And they smack the woodwork. But yeah, we've been the better side here, definitely. Possession's been the same. The stats in terms of possession have been about the same. But, we've had more chances. We've had the better chances. There may still be a goal yet. Fede de Jong. Here's Janulis. And we're not going to get to that. Just the dying seconds. Yeah, I think we just clearly have the quality over these guys. I think that much is evident in, just how many more chances we've created and the quality of chance as well. But here's Maruzhin, and they might still try and get a goal here late on. There are just seconds left, so this will have to be a goal, and it's blocked by Tollinson. And that's it. 4-1 in the first leg, and we've still got the second leg to go at home. So we're in a very strong place to get through to the Champions League groups. And we do have a weekend league game against Budapest Honved, so we can hopefully try and play a strong team for that. And then maybe rest some players for Olimpija, seeing as we've done most of the heavy lifting in Slovenia. And then after that, it's Kisvarda. We do have the group stage draw the Friday after that Wednesday leg, though. So we'll definitely see that at the end of the video. Assuming we go through. Like, we're 4-1 up. If we throw this away now, we bottle this now, then really I should just resign now and find another club. Because it's dead. So against Honleved, it was a pretty routine win. We took a lead after 12.5 minutes. Riccardi with a fantastic finish. Really, really impressive goal there. Then Fernandez put in a corner and it was headed in by Zubkov inside the 6-yard box. 2-0, 34th minute. And barely a minute later, it was 3. Fernandez with the ball over the top for Djordjevic. And he chipped the goalkeeper to make it 3-0. 35 minutes gone. Really good first half. We kind of coasted in the second half, and the home side did get a consolation goal, 67th minute, Meleke with that, and it was 3-1. So 3 wins from 3 so far in the league. Kisvarda with a slightly better goal difference, but it's a good start to the season. Hopefully we can keep the run going and get as many points as we can. So now we're on to the second leg against Olimpija. We're at home, we've got a big lead. We should be okay. We've actually got an international break, so we don't play now until the 9th of September. So we can probably still play the strongest team here, hopefully not get any injuries. So Mugurusi is going to come on for Fernandez. Martin Boros is back to full fitness. He probably won't play the whole match, but I'm going to give him some fitness today, hopefully. And I'm going to give Zalan Vanksa, I think, his debut. I think this will be his first appearance. Advanced forward, up top. And I'll put Joseph Adu on the bench. Hopefully we can do something with him. Probably going to be much briefer highlights here. We're already well in front. I mean, we've scored with a minute 15 on the clock. Martin Boros has just made immediate impact since returning from injury. 1-0 after 75 seconds. Loncho with the ball back down the channel for Kingsess. First time cross. Boros got away from the defender. Point blank finish. 1-0. Andrade gets away from the defender like he's not even there. And this is going to be a quick second. It is. Zalan Vanksa with a 4 for the season. 3 minutes gone. It's already 2-0 and it's a debut goal for Vanksa as well. He must have scored some goals for his previous club already. It's already 6-1 in aggregate. I think we're going to run away with this, you know. How many goals are we going to get? Predictions in the comments. Here we come again. Mugurusi to Vanksa. And Vanksa with the ball to Riccardi. And a good clearance off the line by Klajna. Ljubljana might get themselves a goal here. It's Fazveld. It's Mitrovic, who did score in the first leg. Janulis brings him down. I think that is going to be a penalty. Referee has given a penalty. We do have a 5-goal lead, so do you know what? Have at it, Olimpija. Have a go, see if you can score it. Elchnik with a penalty. It was a pretty calmly taken penalty, and they're going to go back 2-1 on the night, 6-2 on aggregate. We've got a 4-goal cushion. We're fine. He's right by the corner flag. Mugurusi. Back to Kingsess. Andrade. And, off the bar. Another big chance there. Free kick with Ballard. 26 minutes on the clock. Vanksa, that's a good ball for Boros, who did get the early goal. And has he got another one? No! Rolls across the goal line, but it hasn't gone over. Lonchar to Andrade. And brought down by Andre Jasic. And now Olimpija are going to be down to 10 men. That's made their job even harder. Andre Jasic going to get his marching orders. There he goes. So there may well be a chance for us to get more goals now. Oh, the ball! Wait, what? What's happened? The ball's not in. Just give us a goal. Why are you giving a penalty? Literally, the free kick has gone for everybody and gone in. We've got a penalty. The left back Janulis has taken it of all people. I mean, I don't really care who takes them. But hopefully he can score this and give us a 3rd goal on the night and a 7th in total. Well, the keeper almost got to it. It was a very low penalty. But it's 3-1 on the night and it's 7-2 on aggregate. I don't know what happened there. We won a penalty, but the ball was already in the goal. But here's Janulis to Riccardi. Boros. Zubkov at the far post. There's another one. That's the 4th on the night. 8-2 on aggregate now. We won the first leg 4-1. We're now 4-1 up in the second as well. So, dominant performance in the playoffs. I think we maybe should have done something like this against Sheriff, but they did give us a bit of a hard time. Olimpija have been pretty easy to get past, but they got past Rapid Bucharest, so they can't be discounted, but we've been far and away the superior side here. Controlled the game and run them off the pitch. And that will see us through to the Champions League group stages. Really good thing to get. Last year, of course, we were in the Europa League groups. We won our group. I think the Champions League is going to be very tough. I think we're probably going to be pot 4. We're probably going to finish bottom of our group. But the money that's going to bring in is really, really going to help us out. And going to help the club out. You know, we're not going to be here much longer. This season at the latest. At the end of this season at the latest. So, you know what? It's good to put these guys in a good place. So we just got £12 million just for qualifying for the group stages. So that's really good. And we got a 75k bonus as well for making the Champions League groups. That's really, really good. Okay, group stage draw. We are seeded 4th. I think that much we expected. Of course, we're going to try and, well, Inter and Ajax, I guess, would be the sides we want there. But we're not going to beat them probably, are we? So Liverpool are top pot because I think they won the Champions League. We've got Man United, Arsenal in here. Bayern, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, PSG and Ajax. So, you know what? They're all bad, but if we can get Group A or Group B, that's probably the best case scenario, but still pretty bad. Second seeds, we've got Man City, Barcelona, Atletico, Lazio, Lyon, Juve, Chelsea and Monaco. Again, none of those sound particularly good, but, you know, in theory, the lower seeded ones you'd want. So Monaco, maybe Lazio. You know, we need to think about, can we finish 3rd or miraculously get through? I'm looking at Lazio and thinking that's a team that maybe we could take points off of, and maybe Monaco. Those would be the 2 sides, you know, that I kind of want. But in terms of like Group A, like Chelsea are in there. We're not going to beat those guys, even though we did actually get a draw against them in Stamford Bridge last year's knockout. Roma's with them though. There's no way we're getting 3rd in that group. We're finishing bottom. Group B, Wolfsburg join Inter and Atletico. I don't know how good Wolfsburg are in 2028. I guess we don't really know. Borussia Dortmund are in pot 3. They had to go through the Champions League playoffs. They didn't even get straight to the groups. They had a pretty low finish in the Bundesliga. They joined Man United and Lyon. Young Boys are with Liverpool and Barcelona. If we can get points against Young Boys, I think we can do that. You know, Liverpool and Barcelona, we are going to get slapped about. But I think we can probably beat the Young Boys. So that's a chance to finish 3rd, even though Liverpool and Barca would absolutely slap us. Sociedad, potentially we can get 3rd. Group F's out of the question. I don't think we'll get that. Zenit is going to be a bit too good for us. And PSV, maybe. Group F we want to avoid. Group A, I think we want to avoid. They're all pretty nasty, but let's go automatic draw for the final pot. Who's in here with us anyway? Porto are very low down as well. That's a surprise. Club Brugge, Rapid Vienna, Shakhtar, Copenhagen, Fenerbahce and Rennes. Right, let's go automatic draw. Let's see which group we're going in. Please not Group A. Okay, that's good. Group B wouldn't be too bad. Group C, I kind of want to avoid. We've done that. Group D, we've avoided. Young Boys could have been a good one. Okay. It's Group E. We're with Man City and PSG. And Real Sociedad. They finished 3rd in La Liga. Like, they finished ahead of... Who did they finish ahead of? They finished ahead of Atletico by 4 points. This side is not to be messed with. Mikel Arteta's in charge. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any points in this group looking at this. Yeah, we've got a rough draw. Like, Real Sociedad, I wasn't sure how they were, but they finished 3rd in La Liga. They did better than Atletico Madrid. Like, that's an achievement in itself. Kingsley Coman's there as well, I just realised. Yeah, this group's not going to be fun. But do you know what? We're going to get plenty of money from it, and I think it's going to be fun anyway. If we can get even like a goal against PSG or Man City, I'll be happy with that. We're going to try and get some points. I mean, that away game, yeah, we're probably going to lose it. So, do you know what? I think we come back for that home game against PSG. I mean, how often can you say you're taking on Paris Saint-Germain? Are we not playing on our own stadium? No, minimum stadium seating capacity 8,000. Terracing is not permitted. Is that why we can't play at our stadium? Because we're terracing? Because we're playing PSG at home in the Puskas Arena. So we're not allowed to play our Champions League games at the Groupama Arena. But yeah, I think we'll skip over the Sociedad game away from home. We're going to take on PSG at home next episode. So I'm going to do 5 games off camera, 3 league games, a cup game, and that first group game against Sociedad. And we'll come back and take on one of the richest clubs in the world, PSG. So yeah, next episode, I think it's going to be a bit of a one-sided game. But we'll see how things go. That's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave comments, and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. And yes, we have our Champions League fate, and we are going to get smashed about. So, well, let's just enjoy it while it happens, shall we? That's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.